So hey guys, today's a new video and not much to it really. Seriously, just gonna do the Ninja War right now and talk about what might be the next events. I think today or tomorrow's the last day. Yeah, today's the last day. Tomorrow's a newest event. I'm not quite sure what it could be. I haven't really looked at the scrolls. But let's look at the ninja collections. Maybe there's a new card that goes to Diamond. Not quite sure, but yeah. Oh yeah, a while back I got a comment talking about Kushina and just how good she is, and actually I have to agree because I was just here I'll show you. Dominic, even though this is my strongest team, Diamond Kushina put up a very good fight. As you can see, for whatever reason, the first three died, and yeah, I'm fairly sure it was Diamond Kushina, and like she's just tearing into my team. I'd say Diamond Kushina in combination with Chojiro could do some very real damage. Just thought that would be interesting to know. Probably gonna work on Diamond Kushina, like maybe far into the future, but not at the moment. Yeah. Not much. Like I said, not much to this video. Haven't really seen anything that may say what the next event will be. I mean, Diamond Garo was kind of a just a random thing as far as I can tell. Let's see. Diamond second Hokage, that's already happening right now. Uh, First Hokage, that's already done. Chojiro's Diamond already. Mei, Hanzo's Diamond. Um, Danzo's Diamond. Yeah, I really can't see anything that would really tell me that the next event will be something for Diamond, like a new Diamond card. We already did the Six Path of Pain except for the Animal Path and the Prieta Path, but I'm fairly sure it's far away from now. Kozuku and Hidan are going Diamond. Somebody asked for a Kozuku showcase like literally 5 minutes ago, and I'm sorry, but I really can't do that yet. I don't have enough of the what do you call them? Enough of the fragments to make a gold Kozuku yet, or Kuzaku, whatever you want to call it. I think the one time I made a video about him, like somebody in the comments section went insane, trying to get me to say Kuzaku, Kozuku, Kuzaku. Come on, man. It's just a name, I guess. But I suppose that matters a lot to some people, so I really shouldn't be saying anything. Oh, somebody got knocked out of ranking. Oh yeah, but Dominic, he's the one with the Diamond Kushina. Just thought that was interesting. Um, let's go back to looking at the Ninja Collection. If you guys can tell me what the next event is, even if it's like 10 minutes beforehand, in the comment section, that's just awesome. Because I see that sometimes, or I'm at work and it just takes too long for me to actually check into to see if there's anything new. Sometimes it's like half a day before I can even log in. Obviously, it's a weekend right now, but I was asleep, so I didn't really get to log in until now. Like right now, I have no idea what they're. I have no idea what they're talking about in the chat. Probably see who I can attack, and ooh, I could attack Pain, but he's in my clan, so nah. I think I did attack him. Or maybe I didn't, but I think this one was open. Oh yeah, but I've been getting a lot of rare ore. It's nice. I figure Diamond Kakashi is not too far away from now. Kakashi is actually my weakest card right about now, as you can see, which is rather funny if you think about it, because a good 2 3 months ago he was my strongest card. But nowadays he is just one of my weakest. by quite a fair amount. Everybody else is in the 2.8, 2.9 million. He's still in the 2.6 million. I figure it's if he would get a boost if I were to get him to diamond, and he does. He goes to the 2.85 million. So I mean, it's a nice boost, right around 200k. But yeah, this is my team right about now. Still working on that Ninetales. They still haven't fixed it, which I think is a little bit of bullshit. But it happens because I can't see him yet. But I still get that Naruto and all that stuff. Hopefully when it comes to Naruto, and the release is passive. Although don't quote me on this, but I'm fairly sure when they release his passive, his secondary passive, fairly sure it's free. You just have to spend like an obscene amount of gold. I do believe it's 50k worth of gold. Um, I noticed that in the Chinese servers. Like I said, don't quote me on this, but for Naruto, I think it's 50k worth of gold to open his secondary passive. Although you could probably buy it if you buy like a good 10k worth of gold. I mean, it's not the best deal either way, but you have to consider that if when you buy, you do get a lot of crap, but at the same time, when you don't buy, you do save a lot of money. So I mean, it has its pros and cons when you buy it with cash and when you buy it with gold that you've saved up. Obviously, if you buy it with gold that you've saved up, that's quite a bit of gold. I mean, 50k worth of gold, no matter what you're dropping it on, no matter who you are, that's actually quite a bit. Even if you're a player who can go up to like floor 65 every single day in the Ninja War, you get right around 1k worth of gold free every single day. That's still gonna count against you quite a bit because that's 50 days worth of work just gone in an instant. And same thing with Sasuke, but we'll see how that goes. In some ways, it's kind of a negative if you don't. What do you call it? It's kind of a negative if you already have a gold card during an event because, well, you can't buy without getting items that you don't need. I do remember during the Naruto event, I did buy like a bunch of gold. I do believe it was like 10,000 worth of gold, and I got 30k for to get his Shadow Clone passive. Problem with that is that I got a bunch of like Naruto stuff that I will probably never use. I mean, there's no reason why I should use a second Naruto. As you can see here, no. Oh, I have some of those. I'm gonna open that. But once again, I will be looking at this video, checking the audio just in case. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be bad, but here's to hoping that it won't be bad. And yeah, like I said, also I did buy a lot of gold during one Sasuke event when I already had Sasuke at gold, and as you can see, I have like 310 loot shotting gun. I'm not gonna do anything with those. I just have them there just in case, basically. Same thing with Umbu information. I have way too many of those. Itachi's hangover, same thing. I just have a lot of those things that I will probably never need. Training materials for cards because I already have the cards at gold. Which is not to say that you should not not train up your cards for free. It's just saying that you're a bit of a disadvantage. I mean, you will still get your gold, that's what's really important, I would assume. But you're still losing, I guess. You're not getting as much out of it as a new player would, is what I'm trying to say, basically. But yeah, on that Kozaku, I just need like two more Kuzakus. I'll try to change that, I suppose, if it bothers you. Kakazu, Kuzaku. Let's see where he's at. I have him at silver right about now. I've had him at silver for quite some time. Kakuzu. Do believe that's how you say it. Fairly sure it's different in the manga. Let's see. I'm gonna go to this thing above and Kuzaku. Naruto. Well, that's how I say it. So, I mean, it's probably wrong, but yeah, see Kakuzu. Uh, yeah, so it's Kakuzu. So I just look like an idiot. But hey, we're all here to learn, I suppose. chapter 312. Yeah, I was used to the manga, so I mean, sometimes like I'll mispronounce words. Like in, I do believe it was Aragon, the book. I was reading it for quite some time too. It was one of my favorite books, and if you haven't seen it, I would recommend seeing it because it's just a really good book. But I remember Arya, it would be one of the main protagonists, and for the longest time I'd call her Araya because that's just how I would naturally see it, and it wouldn't be me because, well, I wanted to say it Araya when it was Arya, but it was just a habit that formed very early into my reading when it came to that. Oh, there's no zombie trials. Okay. This is why I leave the chat on while I'm doing these too, because I could find out some interesting information, even if I'm not paying attention to the chat. It still flashes this a little bit, and it shows me certain things like, oh, maybe you can't see, like he said, you can't see the zombie trials today, and that's actually quite true. You can see it for tomorrow, but you can't see it for today, which is weird. But the devs are not the brightest or the fastest when it comes to respawn time for a player. Actually, here's a hoping that there's a diamond Hanzo or Mifune soon enough because so they can release a secondary passive. I have Mifune's secondary passive just ready. I mean, Hanzo is not as strong as Mifune, but Mifune does have his advantages against Hanzo, and Hanzo does have his advantages against Mifune. Like Mifune, he's taijutsu attack, and he deals a lot of damage. But the thing is, he's a one target attacker. He will only attack one guy for whatever attack he does. Whereas Hanzo can attack a whole team, but Mifune, as a rule of thumb, does have more DPS when it comes to that singular thing. Um, you know, that singular attack. Oh yeah, he's like compensation boys. Yeah. Equinox might actually be the reason why I changed the little profile pic soon enough in the YouTube because he sent me a photo of like a Kakashi that he photoshopped a little bit or a lot. I don't know. I didn't see the original picture. That just looks amazing here. I'm gonna show you a quick, very very quick look at it. Gonna go back. 22's eyes. I remember those days in the Ninja War. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, look at that. That just looks amazing. Kakashi with his Zombu mask. I think some of you have been watching this for a long time when that Diamond Kakashi came out, or it was a Diamond Kakashi event. I was so disappointed because I thought I would not get the skin, the Ambu Kakashi skin, because I thought it was gonna be a diamond reward. Turns out to be a gold reward. I was so happy. But yeah, that's just that. I mean, I do like Obito better, but at the moment I've been leaning more towards Kakashi, and I'm fairly sure it has a very large part to do with me um just kind of stop training Obito for some time. I mean, I'm sure you can tell every once in a while when I've been grinding a little bit of Obito. Like here and there, you'll see some of his materials, or next thing you know, you'll see a reoccurring eye Obito already ready to be leveled up. Or when I show you my training materials, I have a lot of training materials for Obito, but it's just a pain to get all of the Sharingan. Like, I mean, those Sharingans, just grinding out this the closing threat, this dungeon. For whatever reason, it just like sucks up a little bit of my soul every time I try to do it. Like, I mean, that's part of the reason why I have so much stamina because I've been lazy and not grinding out this dungeon to get all of the Sharingan needed. I actually only need like $50 Sharingan and a bunch of the white Zetsu cells, and I can go ahead and get gold Obito. But I've just been lazy. Like the thought of grinding all of that out again because it takes a lot out of me to do one Obito, like one six path Obito, and the thought of doing that, like, doing that one more time and then like half one more time just like takes it out of me. That's not the way I want to look at doing the next 2 or 3 hours. Because it does take that long, especially if you do it in bulk. If you have the stamina, it does take that long. And I've been actually quite lucky when it comes to Obito because I have been here long enough that during previous events, I've consumed a lot of gold. And when you do that, you actually do get quite a few rewards during his events. And one of the rewards is usually a training material called the Telltale Seal. Now, the Telltale Seal is basically the equivalent of the 100 strength to Sakura. If you don't know what that is, it's training material for Sakura, which you can actually get in this dungeon right here, Confession of Sakura. It's a training material equivalent to this, and it's just a pain to get. It takes 18 stamina each try, and it won't drop like for a good 10 drops. Like I do believe when I was doing Sakura, to get her to gold, it took me a good 10k worth of stamina just to get all of her materials for that particular training material because you needed 50 per Shinobi World War Sakura, not to mention all of the Confession of Sakura and such. It was just a pain when you had to do that, and it's the same thing with Obito. But like I said, fortunately, I was here during some of his events, prior events, and I was just able to go ahead and get the card basically. I suppose like another way that you could check it if what the next event's gonna be is to see if the a card gets a secondary passive. Because if it gets a secondary passive, that obviously means that it's probably gonna be the next card to be upgraded for the secondary passive, even if you can't use it or get it at the moment. It probably is gonna be the next card to get the secondary passive. I'm not quite sure how that works. Maybe they do it on the same day. But I figured just in case, you could just go ahead and try that. Like I'm just doing it right now. Can't open this passive. Can't open this passive. Yeah, I mean, there's no real. Oh, hey. Okay, no, yeah. I got excited for nothing. It was a Mizukage. It was the last event to get her secondary passive. Yeah, excited for nothing, honestly. Um, oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask. Have any of you been getting any of the drops for the what I do believe is the Gara event along with the Tobirama event? I'm not quite sure, but I'm fairly sure that while I was skimming through the events and like the event notification, it did say that you could get a drop for like a box for Gara training items. Yeah, so you either use 20k gold to open the second Hokage's secondary passive or the certificate. So, I mean, if you have the certificate and you bought 10,000 gold, power to you. If you don't, it's only 20k gold, which like may seem like only 20k gold, but like I said, it's not that much, especially if you take into consideration how much you usually have to pay with actual money. So there's that. So the diva path is already there. Yeah, one of these days I'm just gonna go ahead and work on what's her face, Kushina. Already working on Kozaku, but that's gonna take a long time. I don't think these guys ever go to gold. As many jokes as there are about them being overpowered and everything, like I'm fairly sure in the clan chat or even in the chat when it comes to Facebook, they say, "Oh yeah, Choji's the best" or whatever. No, he's not. Like they're just fucking with you. Really, at this point, it's not. It's just a joke. These guys they don't go to gold or diamond. It's only Hinata and Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura who go to gold and diamond. And Rock Lee, ironically enough, who go to gold. Everybody else just is in the purple card form. Even in the Chinese version, which one of my friends, he's nice enough to send me pics about the like collection bonuses for them. So I mean, there's that. But yeah, don't get your hopes up. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Rio Maduro Chica Nagato. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's really hard to tell what the next event is. Another part of the reason why it's hard to tell what the next event is because, well, they kind of limited us when it comes to the whole what to the whole scroll thing, or before I'd say, oh, I just look at the scrolls. If there's a new scroll, there's probably a new card, newest event. But since they have released most scrolls now, most skills, it just means that we're not gonna get that little warning ahead of time. Like, I mean, I'll still be here trying to look and check and see. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to see what the next event is gonna be half a day before it comes out. But I don't like maybe help out somebody who's gonna decide. Oh, am I gonna spend during this event? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna spend. Maybe, maybe not. But because of all the skills that have already been released, it's just hard to do so now. One of you asked me if Kakashi can use the space time Flying Thunder God slash, which is the active, and the Flying Thunder God space barrier. If Kakashi or Obito can use that, don't buy it for Kakashi or Obito. It's actually quite a different skill. If you look over here, Kakashi, although he does have oh, wait, he doesn't have space time barrier. He doesn't have space time bloodline. Obito does have a space time bloodline, as you can see here, though. It's called space time. It's not the same thing as what's his name, Minato, or the second Hokage. Actually, as you can see, space time. This is the bloodline needed for that particular skill. Minato, the fourth Hokage, and what's his name, Tobirama, the second Hokage, are the only ones who have that bloodline as far as I know right now. As you can see, space time, it's a very good skill from what I can read about it. I'm actually quite jealous of anybody who can get Diamond Tobirama right about now and get his passive, because his secondary passive, because in combination with the Shadow Clone, it's just stupidly powerful. Normal attack and open barriers. Under barrier skills, Shiki, all enemies' next skill release will reflect back to own side. Shiki will disappear after damage. After equipped, increase HP 3300 plus 310 per level. Hit 10,050. Um, I'm sorry, 1050 plus 105 per level. And dodge 3300 plus 285 per level. But will reduce same amount of dodge for 2 rounds after being damaged. It's not quite as good as Minato's Flying Thunder God. I do believe that's what it is. uh, Minato's own personal Flying Thunder God. But it is decent. The only difference between this one, Space Time Barrier, Fourth Hokage. Yeah, the only difference between these two is that the Space Time Barrier, Fourth Hokage, it's when he releases his unique skill. What that will do is release the Space Time Barrier, and it'll also release a secondary skill, which does ninjutsu damage. The only difference between the two being that Minato can automatically, reflect back your attack if he goes first. Whereas this one that's in the shop, you need to use your normal attack to reflect, a unique skill. As you can see, normal attack can open barriers. Under barriers, Shiki, all enemies' next skill will reflect back to one side. Shiki will be reflected after damaged. This one you have to do a normal attack, the other one being your unique skill. Obviously, if you have the Curse Seal of Wrath level 5, you're going to be doing your unique skill first, and your other attack, your normal attack second, instead of your normal attack being first and your other attack being second. Your unique attack being second. But yeah, just that's just about it for this video. Just me kind of rambling on. I've been getting a lot of Obito's being a real cool dude. Just like not attacking me. Obviously, I don't attack him. But he's just being awesome. Oh, Diamond Senju, I'm gonna let him rest for a little bit in there and then attack him, because Dome, while he is rather powerful, I do eclipse him by a good 3 million if I recall correctly, 2 million at the very least. Same thing with Obito. I think he actually eclipses me by a good 1 million at the very least. He's rather powerful. Is it just me, or does it look like Tsunade's holding a Rasengan in her hand? I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. But yeah, sorry guys, I have no idea what the next event's gonna be. I've just kind of been rambling here. I'm gonna go ahead and open like 100 of these gold keys because I need to start opening them. Otherwise, they'll just get to like the two, 3,000s, and then I'll just be less motivated to opening them. So I got Toad Ryu, Golden Tauntaun, and an intelligence pill. Everything else is like a Sakura bag and just materials to create pills, basically. Every once in a while, you will get like something like a Ninja Dog Park or a Toad, and that's what the purple little shining thing shows. You'll also get items. I mean, this item is not good even though it does shine that little thingy, it's not good at all. It's just like it's in case you have nothing else to put in the earring slot, then you put that in there. But otherwise it's not good. Don't don't be fooled. It's not good. Fairly sure if I open like a bunch of these, I will get a couple of weapons because you do get weapons as drops like Zabuza's cleaver sword or the Kisame's shark sword. You can get drops like that, but it's very rare. You can get Hidan Scythe. You can get the Magatama Fan Tier 2 refining material. You can get a bunch of stuff, but it's a rather rare drop. Like I just did 100 bag openings, and as you can see, I didn't get anything. When it comes to weapons, I did get some earrings, but nothing else really. So this video has been all over the place. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put down in the for the title. Probably just like random talks. That's what I'm thinking. Seems like a good title, but I'm kind of afraid to make long videos now because I mean, if the recorder for whatever reason fails, oh yeah, see David P commented. Yeah, sorry man, I don't have Kozuku yet. If I had Kozuku, I'd easily just do that, but um, I can't. Yeah, I'm afraid to make long videos now because yeah, see, I got Hidan Scythe, I got Sealstone of Kushina. The Sealstone of Kushina used to be very good, but not nowadays. Not so good. It's decent. But yeah, as I was saying, like I don't have that much. Wait. Okay, I remember what I was saying. I don't really want to make long videos anymore because that just means I have to listen over 30 minutes of me talking. And as much as I love hearing my voice, which that was sarcasm by the way, just in case you didn't pick up on that. Uh, Listening to myself for half an hour and then realizing that, oh hey, the audio is really fucked in this video, I have to make a new one, is just a little bit demoralizing when it comes to making videos, and it's a big time consumer. Actually, nowadays I really do treat this like a podcast. When I'm listening to it, I don't actually watch it. So maybe some visual things may go over when it comes to the whole oh hey, I got Azuma's chakra blade. Maybe some visual things goes over my head when it comes to like, defective things in the video, but really I can't afford to spend half an hour worth of my time just looking at the video and doing it multiple times, like I said, if should a take be bad for whatever reason. And yeah, there's just so many of these items, like holy crap. I forgot how much stuff you can get on these. Like I never need bloodline stones now. Like me needing bloodline stones, that's just a thing of the past. I haven't been opening the reward packages because just been lazy. Don't want to open them really. Oh crap! I dropped the phone. Please don't let that be bad in the video. But yeah, bloodline stone bags. I just got a lot of those. I think they actually nerfed the drop rate now that I look at it. But yeah, Big Toad Kichi, Ninja Dog Park, Toad Ryu, Toad Kichi, Golden Tauntauns. Gonna open those up. You want to open those up because if you don't, and you just sell them that way, you will get less gold. I mean, less silver. A bundle of soccer branches. I don't use them that much, but they are useful for making pills. Pills are useful, honestly. Um, they don't do much, but I think I've said this a lot of times. Every little bit counts, so don't underestimate it. Basically, uh, basket of hot spring eggs. Once again, a lot of these things are just pill materials. Actually, sure you'll get some items like the earrings, but the earrings are not that good, and the items that you can get, like all those weapons that I got, I'm not particularly excited for them because, well, honestly, they're not that good because I can't get them to tier 4 or tier 3. I can only get them to tier 2. If you're a newer player, obviously that will be very useful, but I'm not a newer player. I'm quite literally a veteran when it comes to this game. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I am making videos for it, so I mean, you would think that I have some good weapons that are better than tier 2. Yeah, Bloodline Stone, 680, just from that. Yeah, totes each packages. I have like 377. So when I get Kozuku, he's going to go straight to Diamond. Uh, I mean, might not even bother making a video for gold. I'll just go straight to Diamond and that's it. Now after Kozuku, like the next big hurdle will actually be what's his name? Oh, excuse me. After Kuzaku, or wait, uh, Kakuzu. Yeah, after Kakuzu, it will actually be what's his name? Hidan. Because, like I said, I've been saying this for a very long time, but I do want the that collection bonus for from Hidan and the other guy because I'm afraid to say his name now. Over the course of the video, my fear has grown. But yeah, that will more than likely be the next collection that I get. It should boost me up a good 300k worth of CP at the very least. So I mean, it's not it is worth it. It's basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, the triple bladed scythe, chakra blade, golem, Mount Mayaboko scroll. I'm actually gonna save the Mount Mayaboko scroll because um what I'm gonna do is if Jiraiya ever comes out to diamond and he's very good. I already have a tier 4 Mount Mayaboko scroll for Naruto. It's not that much of a stretch for me to get one for Jiraiya because as you can see here, I can actually just go over here and my Boku scroll, equip that. Obviously, I don't have enough rubies, which, what the hell, I don't have enough rubies? I'm gonna have to invest in getting some of these items. But I can go to tier 4 for this scroll very easily. I have the tier 3 refining material and my other items. And now I have to go and, like, call some of these things because when you have more than what your allotted, what your inventory can handle, you can't do anything. You can't get any more cards. You can't do any more dungeons. It's just a pain to, have that many more items. I don't even know why I'm saving up so many Hinatas. I already have the collection bonus for that, but my inner, what's it called? My inner hoarder, just coming into play, I guess. So that triple bladed scythe, I don't need it. The chakra blade, I don't need it. I should really equip the items to like to the cards that can be equipped. Like, I mean, I'll just equip the first Hokage's forehead protector to Jiraiya. Itachi, I don't know, give him the Jokey boy because he does use taijutsu attack. Jiraiya, hell, I'll give him the Ambu rank boots. I'll also give him an S rank Ambu ring. The Ichi of Paradise. Man, Jiraiya's just like killing it here. I'm not gonna put any of that stuff on him. Kushina's apron. I'm gonna put that on. What's his name? What's her name? Kushina herself, because Kushina. I don't have Kushina's apron tier 4 actually, or any of the materials to get it to tier 4. I just have the apron, which is one of those things that bothers me. But that happens. What's her name? The her items. Nope, not that. Uh, gonna equip that to Obito now that I think about it. Probably gonna sell the Gurren, because I don't need it. As you can, I mean the Golem, I don't need it. I have it on level 97. I have it equipped to what's her name? Uh, Kurotsuchi, so I don't need that. I'm gonna equip the Salamander to Hanzo. And I have a little more space, just barely, but I'm gonna have to sell some of these scrolls because I'm gonna check how many pills I need for what's his name? I already got the ninjutsu. I don't need vitality for Naruto. I already have all of his intelligence filled up. Who is long term in this team? I'm actually gonna do that for what's his name? Sasuke, because I do need some ninjutsu pills for Sasuke. So we're gonna go to the scrolls. We're gonna get rid of the genjutsu. Except for the ninjutsu, everything else has to go. And intelligence and ninjutsu has to stay, but everything else has to go. Vitality and taijutsu, I don't need those, so gonna sell those. So yeah, intelligence scroll. I have a bunch of items, like I said. I think I made way too many intelligence scrolls, now that I think about it, because you only have 5 slots and you don't need that many intelligence pills when it comes to uh, your team basically. Intelligence is good because it gives you critical damage. Is very useful. Critical, if you don't know that, it doubles your damage. It's just nice. I like it. So yeah, let's see. What else? What else? What else? Ninjutsu pill. I need to get some of those. Make some of those actually. Intelligence pill level 5. I'm gonna make those. Let's see. It actually looks like I may actually have to invest into getting some more. What's it called? Some more. Damn, what do you call them? I'm drawing up a blank. More fans. Uh, not like fans videos. But more fans, red fans inside the game. You can get those in the heroic dungeon, but there's a rather high requirement to get them. Oh yeah, as far as I know, the only way that you can get the scrolls is from Honor Shop, and the Honor Shop only goes up to level 4. Um, level 4 scrolls. It doesn't go up past that. So I need some ninjutsu scrolls. I'm gonna go here. I think I only need 3. They cost 1,000 each for level 4. Obviously, level 3, level 2, they cost a little less, but either way, cost some honor points. I have honor points, galore because well, I'm number 1 in server. Simple as that. Even being number 2, I would still have a lot of you know, uh honor, but I'm number 1 in server, so I have just that much more. Let's see. So open 2 of those. You only need 2 for the level 1. You need 3 for the level 2. I'm gonna get the level 4 out of the way first because if I recall correctly, you do need a lot for the yeah, see a lot of ore for the level 3s. So yeah. Yeah, like a lot of ninjutsu pills. Yeah, see, I ran out of festive fans. I'm gonna go over here to the heroic dungeon and Merciless Sasuke. Skip. Wait, no, shoot, that was the wrong one. I was supposed to beat Orochimaru. Skip. Go back to the package. And just, yeah, get that last pill. And we're gonna do this. So obviously, Sasuke didn't get all of the pills that he needed, but he did get quite a few, so that's nice. I need one more level 3 pill, and like 4 more level 5 pills. I can easily get the the level 3 pill right now, but the level 5 pills, I'm gonna have to open more gold chest. Sorry if the audio sounds weird right about now. I've been holding the phone way too close to my face, so I mean, that may just like make my obnoxious voice just sound even more obnoxious, and I apologize for that. But it happens. So one more pill, and we're gonna go over here and scroll, and as you can see, ninjutsu pill, and yeah, I ran out of intelligence pills because I need fans, and those festive fans, although I can get them quite easily, I'm not gonna be able to get as many as I need, and I already have more than enough level 4 pills on Sasuke for intelligence. So I mean, that's nice. So yeah, I think I did a lot during this video. I talked a lot. I got a lot of pills for Sasuke. I opened up a lot of chests. Talked about items. I talked about passives. I talked about a lot of stuff. I think this is gonna be a good video. Hopefully there's no problem with the audio. I think I'm just gonna live eternally under that fear that there's something wrong with the audio. Um, but yeah, hopefully it's not that bad and it'll be fine, and I can give you a good video. But if it's not, oh God help me, because I'm not gonna be able to replicate any of this. So yeah, this is take one for everything actually, for making a video, for uploading. So hopefully this works. If it doesn't, like I said, pray for me because I can't replicate any of this. Um, but yeah, so leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video on the newest events. One of these days, I'm gonna make that video for beginners, but it's very far off, and I apologize for that. But happens, I guess. So once again, leave a like if you liked it. Leave a dislike if you don't. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Um, yeah, bye.